I demand respect. I don't demand attention, I demand respect. Because that's all I want. You don't have to give me attention, but respect what I do and don't act like you don't see it.
Today, I sit down with a man who faced adversity throughout all of his life, and this is how he escaped that using artistry and music and sports. Today we talk about Zion. Get ready for 2024 with the link in the description with the new Not a Journal and the Memento Mori poster sale with the link in the description where you can get a discount. The Not a Journal is how journaling should be done. It's about reaffirming your goals and getting stuff done every single day. And the poster will remind you every single day that your time is precious and you must make the most of it. It's an interactive poster that you fill in as time goes on. But before that, let's dive into this amazing video with the legend Zion. I'd usually build into this, but it feels like it's an important part of your life, was finding music and like using it as like a therapy and escapism.
Music for me is definitely like an escape because like if I didn't have it, I would have probably like killed somebody, and I mean that most seriously, because like I grew up in turmoil, and like bro, it got to a point where like I remember one day I got so mad I snapped a guitar neck in half with my bare hand, you know, and then I didn't have a guitar. But you know, like music for me, it's so like I don't feel emotions like that. You know, wrestling was cool, but I didn't like when I don't have a wrestling mat or a punching bag accessible, I have music. Because if I don't have one or the other, it's just not cool for me. And growing up, it gives me like a sense of release. And on top of that, when you fight or when you work out or when you make music, it's both sides of your brain are lighting up simultaneously. That's only one of the few instances when it does. So like for me, it's like it helps those synapses like move at a higher rate, and I'm able to feel good about myself. And it releases what's the happiness? Serotonin. Yeah, so it releases serotonin into your bloodstream, and that just naturally makes us happy. That's why when people are so sad and they work out and they don't work out, and then you're like depressed, I'm like, let's go work out. I bet you won't be depressed any longer because your mind's gonna be distracted and you're gonna be healthy. So like tire yourself out or make music, do something productive that gets your brain flowing. And that's what's really done it for me.
Was there a point of zoning out with the music? Like,
oh dude, I zone out to music even now. You know, I've worked with guys like Big Crit and King Joel and a few other artists like Quavo and stuff on some songs and stuff like that. And like when you catch the wave of the music, man, you just get lost in the sauce, you know? And you know, I'm blessed to be able to work with the type of people I do in the industry like that. And it's about getting lost in music. It's not about making all the money and all that, you know? That's a plus, it's fun, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But it's about the passion of what you have for it. You can tell who's in it for the money and who's in it for the actual music. You feel?
Yeah, man. Last two. The mentality required, like, and that you've got now, was it developed through all the adversities you've had to face?
I mean, yeah, through everything from how hard my life was growing up to how many times I lost on the wrestling mat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, everything was, I learned how to be better after each occasion, after each occurrence. You know, after each situation, I was like, okay, well that went to shit. So let's go back, look at it, figure out what went wrong, where it went wrong, how it went wrong, and then go do it again, but with better intentions.
Why help other people now? Like, what's the point of like doing camps like this today? You know, the work that you and Craig are doing. Like, what's the point of it?
Isn't it selfish of me if I go through my entire life and build up all this knowledge, build up all this power, all this wealth, and don't share it with people? That's selfish as all get out. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear.
Don't worry about it, man.
But like, you know, like having knowing the shit that I know and moving the way I do, I move different. You know, so with that being said, why, if I have all this knowledge and I live for 80 years and don't tell anybody anything about I know and just keep all the knowledge, all the wealth, all the money, all the shit to myself, then I'm selfish. But if I'm able to share it as I build and bring everybody with me, that's how you win. That's how you actually make change. You know, some cats are like, oh, I donated $500,000 to this cause. I'm making change. I was like, no, probably not. People are probably using that for their taxes and writing it off. Like, go actually get up off your ass and go do something. I went to South Africa and helped start. Me and Craig went to South Africa, and I helped start these programs with VetPaw for animal preservation. And like, I went to all the surrounding villages in the area and like helped, like did boxing camps for like a week. You feel? So like, that's like, if I can't do something like that with the type of leverage and power I have, then I should just stay at home. You know what I mean?
I think we've got everything, but I'd shoot myself if I didn't ask you this question, because our fan base loves Conor McGregor. And as a huge, I mean, when you did the MMA fight, you were getting a lot of shit from people saying this is ridiculous. Then you went and won the fight, and like people like Conor were responding, all that kind of stuff. Like, what was that like? You know, and to have respect from all the fighters around the world as well.
I mean, I told y'all I was a fucking dog and nobody believed me. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. But like, for real, like, man, like I've been telling cats for 5 years. I was like, I'm gonna be in the cage. 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 You feel me? Everybody's just like, okay. And then I step in the cage and I win. Yeah, and then like, they're like, okay, you feel me? And I'm like, yeah, you feel? So with that being said, I demand respect. You feel me? I don't demand attention, I demand respect. Because that's all I want. You don't have to give me attention, but respect what I do and don't act like you don't see it.
Thank you, Zion, for making this possible. If you want to follow him, go to the link in the description where you can find more about him. This video was made possible by our sponsors at mulliganbrothers.com. As always, get ready for 2024 with the new Memento Mori poster, the best gift you could get somebody to motivate them to better their life. It's an interactive poster that reminds you you're gonna die. So if that sounds good for you, that you want to be reminded that you're gonna die, go down to the link in the description where you can get a discount. And also, the Not a Journal is back and it's on sale right now, ready for 2024. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.